Ooh. Woo. Hello, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. I am the Bombus. How is everyone doing? Welcome to another day, another dollar to make the ladies holler. Today, it's going to be my most important video of all time. The most critical, important video to Cardano ever. And it's a shame because no one's in the house. A ding-a-ding-ding. Yep, no one gets to hear the ding-a-ding-dings. So disappointing. I'm so excited for this video. All right, hopefully people come in. I even tweeted about it. Be sure. I'm telling people to be sure and go hard to tweet, but you know, I kind of want that done with live people in the house. Anyway, I guess we'll start talking about the stock market right now. Hopefully some people show up for the important stuff. I see someone in the house. It's probably, if I had to guess, it's one of 4 people. All right. Let's pop on over to the stock market, see what's going on besides Stacy's mom. Some numbers came out today. I don't even remember. I think the PPI. Shane in the house. How you doing, brother? I wouldn't have guessed you. I would have guessed one of the old G's like Ricky's let me down, Costco's let me down, Kurt's let me down, Retro's let me down. Anyway, I'm in a bad mood. I took that stupid extreme test again this morning and missed it by 1 again. Anyway, now I have to wait 4 days. It says review your incorrect answers, and I have to wait 4 days to take it again. But it doesn't tell you what you got wrong, so it's really annoying. Been here? Hell yeah, Shane. Keep on coming, brother. Love to have you here. All right, stack market. The E-mini S&P's up 12. Pretty boring. Nasdaq's up 70. Yeah, I mean that's basically flat these days. There was a moment in history and time when the Nasdaq being up 70 was something. Now that's basically flat. We got silver up 40 cents. Holy hell, 24.40. Silver continues to do really well. We got crude oil up another $1.70. Crude oil going in the wrong direction. I'm hearing people talking about by the end of the summer, we're going to be in the hundreds again. That's fine with me. Continue to make crude oil expensive. We need to get off that ugly teat anyway. Saudi Arabia is trying to crush us right now. You know, taking us off the petrodollar, starting to take other currencies, working with China, working with Russia. So they're coming for us. We got to figure out a way. And I say we, as the United States, nothing against anyone, as I got a lot of I got a lot of viewers from other countries. So, and I'm not necessarily, me personally, like, I'm more of a, like, I would love to see Bitcoin be the world reserve currency, unknown by any country. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons I love it. Hopefully it could be a vehicle and a utility in the future that helps bring our warring globe together. Highly unlikely because we love to fight over shit. So anyway, I digress. Let's see. Bonds up to 132. Man, bonds up 2 full points. Bonds go up, rates go down. Market's probably going to continue to be pretty boring until the Fed rate hike. I believe that's in like 2 weeks. So we'll have to see. Tesla is in freaking fuego. We'll take a look at that over on the charts. Let's see. Nasdaq now 81. Take a look at the Nasdaq. No, I wanted to take a look at Tesla. Let's see what, because Tesla was close to $100, right? I was saying in the Discord that if this thing got to like, if this thing continued to crash, because it was a bit irrational, if this thing continued to crash like down to like $70, $50, I would have to consider, you know, because I have powder dry on the side. Tesla would have continued to crash. I would have had to consider instead, because I'm waiting to buy crypto. You know, and as it is, I'm already maybe missing the bus. But you know, Tesla gets down to $50. It's like, yeah, I'm just going all in with my remaining bag on Tesla because Tesla will be probably, I mean, there can be a black swan event, or maybe some bacteria comes out and starts eating Teslas, eating nickel batteries, right? And it just some Elon. I think even if Elon got hit by a bus, Tesla would be just fine, but they would definitely take a hit. If Elon was pulled a Epstein, right? You know what, I'm just saying, if like there are things out there that could take down a company. So Tesla gets down to $50, so man, because this is going to be a multi-trillion-dollar company. I never give 100%, but I'm 100% sure Tesla will be one of the biggest, if not the biggest company in the world. They just got, I think people underestimate how well trucking, the semi business is going to do for them. I think they underestimate how much revenue is going to come in from full self-driving. But crypto, no. But full self-driving is a scam. It doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. They're about 97, 98% there. The problem is that last 2 to 3% is really effing hard. But the amount of data that they're getting, honestly, I think they should make full self-driving free for like 3 months or something. If you buy a Tesla, incentivize it, get a bunch of data. Maybe not make it so goddamn expensive. Like, I really want to buy a Tesla with the new price drops. But man, like, shit still ain't that cheap. Like, who wants to get a Tesla? Not one of the reasons you want to get a Tesla is full self-driving, right? I don't know. I'd probably go for the Model Y right now. I think it's got a good rebate. No, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I can't wait to be so rich that I have one of every Tesla. Like, I don't need Lambos. I don't need Ferraris. I want to go out to my self-driving Tesla, or just tell my self-driving Cybertruck, don't even get in that bitch. Tell it to go to my other property, and then tell my, hired hands to load that bitch up or something. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's custom order one, and let's just see. Potential savings. All right, so I would go black, long range. I don't care about performance. I think this thing goes pretty freaking fast. It's not like you're gonna go. They're pretty quick off the start, but like in a quarter mile. Anyway, paint, we're definitely gonna go black. Those wheels are ugly, but man, $2,000. I don't know that those rims are worth $2,000. Okay, I got to get a tow hitch. You never know but that seems expensive, man. $1,000 for a chunk of metal? What the hell? Definitely got to go white, the black and white. I don't need the 7-seater, but I think that adds a shitload. Oh, it's only $4,000. I say it's only $4,000. Autopilot, $6,000. Navigate, like auto lane change, auto park, summons. I hear these things are pretty, like, not so great a lot of the times. So $6,000 to navigate on, what is navigate on autopilot? Like, you don't, that seems pretty lackluster for $6,000. Coming soon. I want a plaid. Yeah, me too. Like, I'm not gonna lie. In the last bull run, I was, my crypto bag was doing really well, and I'm just like, man, if this doubles again, buy a plaid, Tom. Buy a new house and buy a plaid. All right. Anyway, FSD, all functions of basic autopilot and enhanced autopilot. What is basic autopilot? I mean, it doesn't even really say. Traffic light and stop sign control coming soon. Auto steer on city streets. All right. So I have to add that, right? Because it keeps going up in price. 2 years ago, this shit was like $7,000, $8,000. It's doubled. This is just like, they get data, it goes into their supercomputer and they update, right? This is the revenue that they're going to get from full is $1 trillion business. And we're going to need a wall connector. We're going to need a mobile connector. Continue the payment. $75,000. Holy F. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Your pronunciation is impressive doing cack in your... Yeah. It's delicious, Ricky. Num, 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 num. Num, 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 num. All right. How much is a lease this bitch? $876 a month, but then you don't own it. 45, and you got to put $4,500 down, $1,400 destination fee. Oh, gee, many Christmas. Due today, $900. Order with card. $1,150 a month. 45. You got to put $4,500 down too. 5.34 APR, 72 months. $1,400 destination fee. That's some bullshit. Excluding taxes and other fees. Bullshit. Electronic payment, customized payment. Oh, I think is some of it down due to the maybe that isn't included. I want to go back. Edit design. Potential savings. Price above include a potential incentive in gas. All right, so whatever this is now. Cash, 75 grand. I mean, that's a lot for a car. That's half of what I paid for this house I'm in. I mean, I bought the house in 2009, so I got a good deal for it, but that's a lot of freaking money for a car. So, you know, my theory is another 10 years, no one's going to be buying cars. It's just going to be all full self-driving Teslas. So you want to, like, you do kind of want to get one of these now. I do think these will be like the classics in the future too. You know how like there's a lot of classic cars right now? A lot of Teslas will get wrecked. A lot of Teslas will just get crushed and whatever. And whoever keeps Teslas, like you keep these in good condition, put them out in your barn, put them out in your barn, and in 50 years or give that, you know, or when you're 80s or not, we're hitting the singularity soon. So give that shit to your kids and they'll be pretty, you know, they'll be pretty baller. Kind of like in the 90s when you would drive around in a 70s Camaro. What do they do now? So anyway, I digress. Let's move on to the crypto real quick. Then we'll start talking to Djed, Cardano, and the Djed. Oh, Pavia has some updates. All right, we have Tesla did get all the way down to 102. All right, let's take a look at old Bitcoin. Let's take a look at these boring crypto markets. Bitcoin 21,300. I've cleaned up this chart a little bit. I continue to think about what's going to happen here. I've already said numerous times, I'm willing to accept the fact that the bottom could be in. There's a lot of people out there pounding the table that the bottom's in. There's a lot of people out there like Crypto Savvy saying the bottom's not in. We're still going to 3,000. I'll say don't listen to anyone when it comes to price predictions and whether the bottom's in or not, because they don't know. They don't freaking know. I don't know. Let me regurgitate my Gavin Woods that the only thing I do know, and I can tell you with 100% certainty, invest. I'm not going to say those words that you get sick of hearing. Don't invest more you can afford to lose. Quite frankly, just invest disposable income. Invest money that you basically, you wake up in the morning and you say, I'm going to light this money on fire and I don't care, right? So that's what you got to do when it comes to investing, especially in crypto. Take this money and invest it and forget about it. Don't obsess over it. Invest in something quality, right? Bitcoin and Ethereum, I've told you numerous times, I think Ethereum's the best investment out there, risk reward. Bitcoin's the safest. And I do believe Cardano could outperform even Ethereum, but Ethereum is safer and should return multiple X's. And there's some great DeFi you can do with it, or throw it in an LSD over in Lido. Take your LSD with the neutral strategy, put it in an LP over on Curve. That's what I do with some of it. There's a lot of risks there. I'm not going to get into that today. Anyway, invest disposable income. That way you don't panic sell. And if you don't have disposable income, quite frankly, you shouldn't be investing. If you're one of those unfortunate people, like many are in the world right now, struggling to make ends meet, living page, I've been there. Instead of investing in crypto or investing in the stock market, get your credit card bills paid off, invest in yourself. Get yourself a skill set that makes you more money. It doesn't take that much. It honestly doesn't take that much if you have enough motivation and you have any kind of skills whatsoever to make a good living in the United States, especially. I don't know about other countries. I'm sure it's better or worse in certain conditions, but if you're in a third world country, barely getting by, you're not watching this stream anyway, right? Anyway, I digress. Let's move on to the Djed. The Djed is the algorithmic stablecoin coming out on Cardano. Let's see. We've only got 2 votes, and this is exactly what I expected. For me, it's both, but I expected all the Cardano haters, Ricky. Retro's not here. Man, only one person in the house right now. I don't even know why I bothered to get out of bed this morning. Anyway, the Djed is coming out, on track to come out this weekend. Gaxslayer. I forget, is that you, Shane? Gaxslayer? I think it is, right? The Djed is on schedule to release by the end of the month. Oh yeah, I'm really excited about this too. World Mobile Token on Cardano. They're up to 247 air nodes. It wasn't just last week, it was only 226. So they continue to expand. If you were in Helium in the early days and you would look at the Helium map, like how there was hardly any nodes and then it grew and it grew and it grew and it grew. That was a much different system though, because a lot of people gamed it. It was easily gamed, and a lot of people basically made a lot of money by gaming that system. Anyway, and now they're all basically focused on like 5G and kind of limiting themselves to what they do, even with CBRS. I believe World Mobile Token is getting the CBRS. This is like I believe it's 900 megahertz frequency that is publicly licensed now. That used to be private licensing back in days past when cell phones and shit like that used it. Anyway, they continue to grow. I'm really excited about this. Oh, excuse me, Earth nodes are now available, or the NFTs available, so that you can run an Earth node. I'm really excited. I'm not really, while I think this token can go up a lot in value, excuse me. I have some money. I do have some money in WMT. I may accumulate some more. I'm just yield farming it for the most part. Right. I mean, I have it in the liquidity pool on MenSwap. I just love the story and I want them to be successful. I'm a little bit of a, we're getting good technology to places that need it right now. And I think just even for the globe in general, that's great. Anyway, so the Djed is an algorithmic stable coin that is scheduled to release on Cardano still by the end of the month. So next 2 weeks, it is being deployed by Cody. Cody is actually its own layer 1 blockchain. So if you own Cody, and I do own some Cody, you actually own a coin in basically, kind of like Cardano. It's its own layer 1 blockchain. They have a pay system. That's a big thing. I think they're behind Ada Pay too. I'm not sure about that, but they have a pay system that integrates with merchants. And they have a pretty decent team over there. So the Djed, like I said, it's coming out this week. But it's there's minimal and extended Djed. So what makes me nervous about this. All right, so this is what I understand about the Djed. I have watched videos on it. It is 400 to 800% collateralized by ADA. So this could cause a massive liquidity crisis in Cardano. And not a crisis meaning like if you want to buy Cardano, you better buy that shit now because this could cause a huge surge in the price of Cardano. On the other side, it could also take Cardano down, right? So, and I'll get into that. Anyway, this is the minimal version. The minimal version has some, they call minor flaws, but when I read them, I'm just like, that shit doesn't seem so minor to me. Let's go look at the minor flaw UST had and what happened to Terra Luna. Terra Luna went from, I don't know, like 20, $30 billion. I don't remember it's worth basically nothing now. Anyway, here we go. The design of minimal Djed, blah, blah, blah. Result of a non-trivial compromise between attempting to satisfy many desirable properties and taming the complexity that tends to arise from such an attempt. The outcome is an intentionally simple solution that addresses major stability concerns as demonstrated. However, the simple solution is susceptible to a few known minor issues, which is significantly more complex but retains the same stability principles as minimal Djed. The known minor issues are reserve draining attack with price foresight. A variation of Theorem 7, I have no idea what that is, dropping the blah blah. A malicious user who can foresee how the exchange rate will evolve, perhaps because of excessive oracle delay or active price manipulation, can perform sequences of actions that will drain the bank's reserves. A malicious user can perform sequences of actions that will drain. That does not sound like a minor bug to me. I would love to hear from someone way smarter than me when it comes to this, but how likely is this, right? There's a lot of people out there that are doing nothing but looking how to get rich off minor bugs, right? There's the Lazarus group. They're probably in training right now, focused on just taking away and destroying the Djed and sucking all the liquidity out. Wholesale discount and minimal Djed, the price is fixed before the action, but every action changes the balance of the reserves and hence affects the future price. Therefore, the total price paid or received for a given quantity of SCs or RCs. I don't know what an SC or RC is. I love it. SC or how the quantity is bought or sold. For example, assuming buying 10 RCs at once is cheaper. All right, well, I have no idea what any of that means. Zero equity. When the reserve ratio falls to 1, the equity falls to 0, making the target price of RCs is a reserve currency. I still don't know what the SC is. Something currency, shit currency, stable currency. To avoid purchase of unlimited number of RCs with price equal to 0, a minimal price was introduced. The problem of this simple fix is that artificially set minimal price might be inconsistent with the market price, discouraging users from buying RC in times it is most needed. Well, that sounds like that could end in disaster too. For example, and then it gives a formula. If P RC to T equals 5, what backup currency and P min are Let's just throw in some real wording that you need to be a freaking a super genius. Like, I can't even plug this into Chat GBT. The users might not want to pay 10 BCs for a coin that is packed by 5 BCs. Rigid fees. The pricing model does not allow to increase or decrease fees smoothly to encourage operations that drive the reserve ratio to an optimal level and to discourage operations that drive it away from the optimum. Haircut for stablecoin holders. I remember this being a bad one. Where the peg is lost, the SC holders suffer financial losses. Minimal Djed does not have mechanisms to cover these losses. Well, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun. I mean, I'm going to be the one getting destroyed there if I put my ADA up. RC bank runs. Nothing to worry about there. No one ever does bank runs. Bank runs have never happened. The analog of Theorem 5 for reserve coins. Oh, we spell it out this time? Well, all right, does not hold. When the reserve ratio is close to R min, reserve minimum. So the reserve, I'm assuming they're talking about the 400 to 800%. So when the reserve is pushing 400%, so if the price of ADA is crashing, that's going to put pressure on the R min. RC holders may feel encouraged to race against it. Oh. Yes, I would definitely be like, I think the price of ADA is crashing. Because you have Shin. When you deploy Cardano, you're given Shin. That's a reserve currency. If the price of ADA goes, so like say you give at 5,000 Cardano to back the Djed, they will allow people to do that up until around 800%. When they have an 800% ratio, 800, the value of Cardano to the Djed, the contracts basically stops allowing people to put money into the reserve and get Shin. So if the price of Shin goes, or if the price of ADA goes up, your Shin's worth more. You can take, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of opportunities with Shin too, within DeFi probably. But as the price of Cardano goes up, I'm really excited to do this, but I don't, I'm only going to do it with, I don't know, maybe 1,000 ADA with this minimal Djed because it scares the shit out of me. But so as the price of Cardano goes up, you can take your Shin and get more ADA back. The problem is when Cardano goes down, people might start panicking and they want, they're like, oh, I got to turn in my Shin now because the amount of Cardano I'm going to get back is going to decrease drastically over time. If they think, just like in the last bull run, Cardano's $3 and it starts crashing down to 270, and a lot of smart money, which was probably what's going to be in the Djed's, like, oh shit, this thing's going to drop 90%. It can greatly increase that pressure. So that's what they're talking about. They'll be in a race to sell their RC because every RC sell brings a reserve ratio closer to the R min, and further LCs would be blocked. Oh, and then you'd be stuck. People wouldn't be able to sell it when it's at 400. That's basically what they're saying on the reserve ratio, and they do not want to be blocked. RC bank runs. Anyway, all of this is supposed to be fixed and extended to Djed. I'm kind of like, why are we deploying minimal to Djed with these? Maybe they are minor. Maybe if, where's this one? Haircut. When the peg is lost, pegs never get lost in stable coins, I guess. So this isn't really anything to worry about. That was sarcasm, everyone. When the peg is lost, SC holders suffer financial losses. Minimal Djed does not have a mechanism to cover those losses. So basically, when if this goes off peg, and it almost certainly will, right? When or how hard, who the hell knows? But in the beginning, you're going to suffer losses, and that's it. Even if the peg comes back, this kind of makes it sound like you can't recover those losses. The bank run, yeah, I don't like that. The reserve draining attack with price foresight. I mean, I feel like that's something someone's going to be able to pull off, maybe. So again, for me, I would rather wait. As much as Cardano needs more stable coins. I'm really excited for USDA. Hopefully that's coming out soon too. IUSD said they're going to be making a major announcement, or I should say Indigo. I'm really hoping that they like get their shit listed, at least IUSD listed on like KuCoin. That would be amazing. Cardano needs a way to be able to buy stable coins as a fiat on ramp, so that, you know, like you want to send I want to send fiat to Cardano. I would love for Indigo or what, like Meld Finance to become my bank. I would love for that, or my primary bank. I was hoping for that with Anchor, but that did teach me a lesson. I don't want to put a lot of money into like Meld Neobank unless that shit's insured, and I don't know if that's going to be the case, FDIC or whatever. So we'll have to see how that plays out. And again, there are some people that think Meld's a complete rug pull. I personally don't think that. I think those are just some paid shills from some other projects in Cardano, which does sicken my stomach a little bit. But there's a lot of money at stake here, so people are going to do what they do. Anyway, that's it. That's where we are with the Djed. That should be coming out here pretty soon. I am excited for it. I'm also a bit terrified. We have 5 votes. 2 people are excited. No one's terrified. And 3 people are, who the F cares? Cardano is stupid. All right. Let's see what's going on with Pavia. I didn't really look at this too much, but I do want to dig into this. Pavia is something I was really excited about in the last bull run, because I'm a huge Cardano lover. I love me some Cardano, and I was big on the metaverses. I had a shitload of money in cryptocurrency. I was doing really well, so I was like, hell yeah, let's be a Degen on some Pavia. I haven't checked it in a long time. I know their land price has dropped quite a bit. I have quite a bit of their tokens. I know that's dropped in value, but at least it looks like, you know, they're still doing some shit over there. I remember like when I was last looking at them, they were supposed to have portals going in Sandbox and Decentraland. I don't know if that's still a thing. They were working on these like deployable like assets and buildings and shit. So here's a Pavia update for you. We ended 2022 on a high with our live event. I didn't know they had that, which was truly amazing. Thank you, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I got a pain right here that's just, I am struggling right now. Hopefully it's just gas. All right. I feel like a squirrel crawled up my rectum and it went right here and it's just gnawing. All right. Hopefully you're not eating, and that was a little bit too much TMI. All right, to deploying and truly utilizing content in the metaverse around the core builder. We will add a suite of services for landowners. Oh, nice. And builders to utilize. Lots more to follow on this later this quarter. In addition, we are working with Third Plaza District. I don't know what Third Plaza District is. I want to go over to Pavia and see if anything's changed. Also sweep back through the Tokyo. There's a Tokyo themed district? Man, is shit. Is Pavia evolving? What's going on over here? Cyberpunk district? What? We have the Launchpad reveal coming up as well as merch MacPavs. Once we explain a little more about these creatures, creatures kind of scare me. I don't want creatures running around my metaverse. We've also found capacity to revisit the on-map marketplace. Lots was accomplished. Blah blah blah. Social systems. We are wiring in lots of your recent feedback, as well as a V1 builder tool. So always blah blah blah. Anyway, I do think metaverses are going to be big in the future. I just don't know who's going to win, you know. Cardano, I think Cardano is going to be huge in the future. So I don't mind gambling small amounts on some metaverse plays. I never sold my Pavia. You know, I was buying that shit at like, I don't even remember what it was worth. Maybe 20 cents or maybe it was 0.2 ADA. What's it worth now? I don't remember. I know I'm down. It's not even in the top 20. Oh, here it is. And number 11 is 0.02 ADA. Yeah, I think when I bought it, it was worth like 0.1 ADA. So I'm down like 90% on it. Never sold it. I'm yield farming with it on MinSwap. What do I need a jigger for? A jigger of what? I need a jigger of something to take this pain away. I think it's just gas. I feel like I need to just drop a thunderous fart or a massive load at the pool. You know, drop them kids off at the swimming pool. But I am in freaking pain right now. All right. So as always, expect surprises. I haven't been surprised by you guys since ever. We are a strong position and super excited for a productive 2023 when you can start get more excited. Let's go to Pavia. Let's see what's going on over here. Don't. All right. You want me to stick it down there so you can really hear that blast? I don't know if I'm in their Discord. I think I am. Like, I'm ready to call 911. Ugh. This is new. I mean, it looks like they're doing some work. Explore map. Let's see if this has changed. Nope. Kinda. I mean, I think oh yeah, they've added some trees. They've added some trees. Log in. Does this allow me to use my wallet? Oh, come on. Let me get logged in. Why are they not doing Web3 logins? What is this bullshit? Excuse me. This is the most annoying login of my life. A one-time password was sent to your email. Come on, guys. This is very disappointing. And gals. Oh. Then it was going to send me an email. A one-time password has been sent to your email. Where, bitch? Is it in the spam? Nope. Oh, your code to Pavia. Here we go. This is a garbage login system, if anyone from Pavia is listening. I should be able to connect with my wallet. Oh, and then it shows my email address. I don't want to show you my email address. All right, so I'm just going to log out. I guess we don't need it. But how do I look at my profile? Like I can't do that. I would have to. Yeah, this is garbage, everyone. I have some land right around here somewhere. I mean, I guess we can look in my 33,121 negative. Oh, 33 negative 121. Well, this isn't easy to do. Oh yeah, it's somewhere around here. Right here. It doesn't stay there though. So I'm next to some water. I have some land. I'm next to some water, and I'm next to the stadium. And then I have another one. It's kind of in a shitty spot up at negative 63, negative 101. Yeah, I know this is great, exciting content, everyone, right? Let's look at some stupid ass plots in a Pavia map. What was that shit again? Negative 63, negative 101. Negative 63, negative 101. Negative. How do you even get to negative 63? What the? Like this? Oh, maybe this land isn't as bad as I thought. Oh, they've added some textures to the land, I guess, which is kind of cool. Oh, I guess I did have one a little bit closer to the stadium too. I thought I had a shitty land spot. So I guess these aren't bad. Somewhere in here. I think you need a 9-plot land to be able to put like a picture and your contact info. What is this shit going for these days? How much is a 5-plot land? I mean, not a 9-plot, a 3x3. Am I gaming, son? Renfro in the house. How you doing, brother? Gaming, please. What is this? It's the 7th hour. Are we able to shit post now? Yeah, we're in the 7th hour for sure. It's on like Donkey Kong. We've already talked about Djed. We're kind of up. Is he a here? Beats the brakes off. I haven't heard that expression since like the 80s. Beats the brakes. Is that one making a comeback? We used to say that shit all the time back in like the 80s. I think I've seen this one before. Don't they go outside and he like shit talks, like this dude continues to shit talk? This might be a different video. I thought I saw one where they were outside. Yeah, I think this is a different one. I wonder if these are made up because it looks like the same teacher. You didn't hear the audio? Son of a bitch. It was great audio too. I thought I had that fixed. Let me look. God damn it. Yeah, that teacher's fucked. He's going to jail, prison for sure. That's the thing. I was almost a correctional officer. I made it to the final interview, so I would have probably most certainly got hired. So glad I didn't. My life would have taken a way worse trajectory. Probably for the way worse. But those kids, man, those kids under 18, they do everything they can to get you to hit them because they know you're screwed. He was 60. Dude, that teacher is screwed. At worst, he's going to go to jail and get civically sued. At best, he's going to go to jail and get civically sued. He's screwed. And it's on camera. That guy, just because that kid was talking. Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh, come on. God damn it. Oh, why is... That shouldn't work. Wavelength browser. I know that's the right setting. I don't know. I don't know why the sound's not working. This fucking setup, man, I tell you. Jason in the house. How you doing, brother? They dropped the case. Really? Why? Like that, dude, that's the luckiest man on the planet. If they dropped the case and he didn't lose his job. In California, no shot. All right, let's see what's going on in Twitter, I guess. Already talked about WMT. Let's see. If you this Subcritical, I like this bro. Follow him on Twitter too. He's blue check verified. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna. They're not even like telling me, right? I'm just paying that money, and they're not saying shit to me. It's probably because PhD's in my name. Look, guys, I have a PhD in pimping, hustling, and dope dealing. I don't know what I tell you. Oh, that was 5 years ago. If that was your kid, hell yeah, I would sue his ass. Like I would beat the brakes off my kid for acting like that, but you can't as an adult, you can't hit kids, dude. Man strength against kid strength? Are you kidding me? That guy had no technique. If that guy had any technique, that kid would have been fucked up. Throwing like haymakers. He probably got beat up as a kid too, so he was traumatized. It's incredible how readily friendships can be formed during a bear market. The noise that usually exists in it, blah blah blah. Oh, Greg. It wouldn't be a day. Wouldn't be a day without Greg showing off his ass at the gym. Max Payne, no pullbacks. What is going on? What is going on? Holy shit! Bitcoin's pumping 21,400. We need to get above, what is it, like 21.6 or something? Yeah, right here. Too many freaking lines. 21,482. Oh, wait, are we above? Support? Are we above a resistance line right now? I think we might be. This is pretty bullish. I'm not going to lie. The bottoms might be in. We're in that Bitcoin cycle where the bottom would have been in, or at the end of that period. Maybe the bottom's in. I don't freaking know. I'm still chilling. I'm still waiting. I'm kind of having a hard time not FOMOing in right now, though. Still a great time to buy. IMO, not financial advice. You could buy right now, and I'm convinced if you didn't get shaken out, if there's a rug pull, a short-term rug pull, I'm convinced you will make a lot of money if you can ride that volatility. I don't think most people can, though. I know Chad Knight can. Well, Chad Knight just sold it. He said he just sold all his crypto, though. Hopefully he just meant his trading bag, because I know he held pretty strong through like the last bull run. Raise your hand out there. I know Kurt held strong. Anyone else out there held strong during this last year of pain? They didn't sell at the top and they just been accumulating. That's me, right? Plan B, wait until you're right. I am paying for a blue check. I've bitched about this 37 times. Blue looks good on you. I've had this message now for like a month. I think we're 3 weeks in. Enjoyed your verified account and blue check mark once you're approved. I have all the features of blue check mark but I don't have the actual blue check mark. And I've heard if you change your profile picture, it gets taken away from you. If you change your name, I'm not allowed to change my name. So I don't know if that, maybe they don't like that, but how could they even verify it? I'm not a PhD. I am a PhD. I'm a self-proclaimed PhD, right? So I don't know if there's any guidelines or rules on Twitter about putting that in. Do I have to say sarcastic or comedy or whatever that shit is? Who knows? But I also haven't. They also haven't been like, "Yo, giving me a reason." You know. I'm getting cucked by Musk. Jason held. He's diamond nuts hard. Hell yeah. I love the diamond. We need to have a diamond nuts club, right? Diamond nuts club in Discord or something. Diamond nuts emoji in the chat. You gotta, it'll just be an honor system. You tell me you're diamond nuts, I'll give it to you. All right, let's pop back on. Let's drop back to the home. Let's see, Max Payne, blah, 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 girl gone. I don't even know why I follow, because she's a girl, right? That's the only reason I follow, just to look at her. She doesn't have any real value of anything to say, right? Anything, like, there's no alpha coming from her other than the fact that she looks good, right? Let's be honest, right? There's no alpha. There's no way a girl knows anything. All right. Next altcoin cycle, meme coin, Doge or SHIB. Gee, many Christmas. The engagement farming. Probably Doge. If Elon may get the Elon Musk cack out of your mouth. If Elon Musk starts accepting Doge on Twitter, Doge is one of the dumbest coins. Shiba Inu is one of the dumbest coins on the planet. I'm sorry. Right? They have no business being in the billions of market cap. The only reason to be in either is maybe they get another meme explosion, but there's no utility. Oh, Tom, they have NFTs. Oh, Tom, they have some DeFi. Give me a break. Degen, DeFi, and shitty NFTs. That does not make a good blockchain. I'm sorry. So one will migrate. Who cares? Harmony One's dead. Curious what people thought about Subcritical's NFT dossier. I don't give a shit. Who's this guy? Emergo. Love me some Emergo. Due to the growth of transactions on Cardano, Yori wallet no longer relies on transactions from the blockchain. We even developed an entirely new service. What? I didn't even know Emergo was behind the Yori wallet. Anyway, who cares? Yori sucks. Maybe that'll change in the future. If Bitcoin pumps here, Don Crypto, I can't remember. Don Crypto's been new on my feed. I can't remember if he's a Bitcoin maxi or something, or if Bitcoin pumps here, just so you know, I got shaken out of all cryptos except ETH and BTC. I will sell more ETH, so he's more like a crypto savvy. Okay, well, he's gonna wait. I will only sell Bitcoin above 68K. I will buy alts on the next pullback. I like this Don Crypto. He's doing exactly what I want to do. I will sell more. I'm not selling my ETH. I probably will sell some Bitcoin, but I'm going to factor when I sell based on the traditional four-year market cycle. So if we're getting to the end of what would traditionally be that, Bitcoin's at all-time highs or far above all-time highs. Like if it starts going to 100,000 plus, I might be like, okay, let's time to sell 0.05 Bitcoin. Goes to 110. Okay, let's sell another 0.05 Bitcoin. We get near to the end of that market cycle. Okay, right? So my goal is always to have more than one whole Bitcoin. My goal right now is to buy another whole Bitcoin. I do have more than one Bitcoin. I don't know, like right around 1.1 or 1.15. So either way, that's kind of my sell strategy. I'll probably sell some ETH. All of this depends on how much I can accumulate before we go on the bull run. I somewhat regret not accumulating at all when Bitcoin was $15, $16, $17, and $18,000. Cardano was 25 cents. And Ethereum, it only got down to like 1,200, right? But I somewhat regret not filling my coffers in. I'm going to continue to be patient. I don't see anything out there that could cause a sustainable run, but you never know, right? I guess I can see some things like extreme front running and FOMO could kick in, right? That's definitely possible. It'd probably be the biggest front run in the history of any market cycle of any asset ever. But it's definitely possible. There are no other projects that will be what ADA finances long term. These are the kind of posts I don't really like. I feel like I like ADA Finance a lot, but there's just some infighting with some of the projects here, and I really don't like it. Like again, there's certain people on Cardano constantly shitting on Meld, right? I don't remember if this bro is one of them or not, but I just feel like it's kind of shilled people on the team or getting paid or getting incentives or something. Again, I love ADA Finance, but there's no other project that will be as long-term building on Cardano right now. ADA Finance is cool, but there's not like there's a lot of activity over there. I see a ton of plays, desires for projects to launch lending apps. But what extent will they be comparable in terms of roundness and quality? Yeah, I can't disagree with this bro more. Love Pawn too, but I just don't like the idea of leveraging. I don't really like that either. Any other ones that made by private groups is honestly, well, of course they should be audited, but so ADA Finance, it's just peer-to-peer lending. It's cool, but it's not revolutionary. There's a lot of great lending platforms that I would love to see to come to Cardano that we don't have right now. Indigo is really interesting, but we don't have anything like we do yet on Ethereum, right? Why just Ethereum or what we had on Harmony or Polygon with like Aves and Tranquil Finance, shit like that. I forget Tranquil Finance is a clone of one of the big ones on Ethereum. I said Bancor the other day, but I don't think that's right. Anyway, I would love to have a lending platform similar to like Aave, where you can put assets in as collateral, your Cardanos, primarily Cardano and stable coins, right? IUSD, the Djed, USDA, possibly USDM. Those would be the primary assets you would provide as collateral. As other projects get more stability, maybe we can add that, right? So you deposit ADA as collateral. You take that, or you deposit IUSD as collateral. Say you want to short Cardano, you deposit IUSD as collateral, you borrow Cardano against it, you sell the Cardano, you take that IUSD, you deposit it in as collateral. So now you've got more collateral. You could continue to cycle that, but at a certain point, you're going to get liquidated and you really need to know what you're doing. But that's a great way to hedge Cardano if you think Cardano is going to go down in price. And these are advanced level plays that are almost sure things, right? Because crypto always, when everyone's got peak euphoria and shit's really pumping, go do a play like this. Put some IUSD on a platform, borrow Cardano, sell the Cardano into IUSD, put it back on the platform, yield farm it, and just wait, right? Say you have 100,000 Cardano, and then you go hedge it with 10,000 USD. You got a 10% hedge, just wait. Cardano's eventually gonna crash, more than likely. You're gonna be able to buy that Cardano back cheaper, pay your loan off, make some money. Worst case, Cardano doesn't crash, and you still made money. Right? You had a 10% hedge. So I would love to see a platform like that come to Cardano too. I do love, like I said, I do love this. I've been using it, not very successfully. I think I have 3 loans that haven't gone anywhere yet. Probably on a different wallet. No, I got a loan here. All right, here we go. So see, I put these in, and I think there's some of the best loan offerings out there right now for what I'm doing, and that they still haven't been hit. This one got hit. So I'm curious to see how this plays out. I kind of hope the dude doesn't pay it back and I double my ADA, but none of these have hit. This is a 30-day, this is a 10 or 15 day. I think these are both 10 days. You can take a look at what's going on over here. Let's take a look at the market. You can filter this, which is really cool. So let's say, here we go. They need to make this a little bit more user-friendly, I believe. This is kind of like an Excel filter, pulling against a DB back in. All right, let's say loan ADA, collateral ADA, apply. 15% interest, 60-day loan. That's insane. 5% interest, 60-day loan. This is me. 2.5% interest, 30 days. By far the best one out there. It's not getting hit so far. This one's me too. This is a 30% APR because this is only a 10-day loan. That's a bit extreme. Oh, actually, this one's pretty good too, but that guy's not getting hit. That's basically the same as mine. His is 60 days, mine's 30 days. So it's the same, right? If you were to double mine, it would be 60 days and I would gain 5%. 1,825%. Whoever takes this loan's an idiot. 2 days. 100 ADA, 2%. I mean, this one's pretty low. But this is only 100 ADA loan. Like, I'm tempted to do this just to see what it's like. 50 ADA, 500 ADA, 1,000. None of these are getting hit. You can also see liquidity requests. Not a much going on there. Let's take the filter off. I wish I had like a way to see like ongoing loans. This platform's cool, but I don't know. All right. %70 of all Bitcoin is now in profit. I never went out of profit. Well, I don't think so. Maybe. I started buying at 11,000, but I think as I continue to buy it, I don't know, my cost basis might be like somewhere between 18 and 21,000. So I probably was out of profit for a bit. I don't believe, I think my cost basis on Ethereum was like 1,100. So I was only out of profit for a second there. I started buying Ethereum at like 300. I think I'm late. I was late to the party, but I'm earlier than a lot. You know what I'm saying? As we know, Cardano is decentralized, belongs to everyone. Oh, we never saw like Tokyo districts and shit in Pavia, huh? But who is now the spiritual leader of the blockchain? Adawell? No. I assure you, it is not fake modesty when I say that. Please, all of you give me too much credit. I'm just an anon that wants to see Cardano succeed, but tweeting blah, blah, blah. It's still Charles Hoskinson. Please, give me a break. Is the bull market back or is it a bull trap? That's the $1 million question that no one has the answer to, baby. And what do we do when we see a chick on Twitter? All men are dogs. That's a weird expression, right? All men are dogs. Dogs are loyal AF, right? So all men are loyal AF. Is that what that expression means? That's how I look at it. All right. Shardy B, great person to follow on Twitter. I am jammed at work today, fam. I'll jam you up into the middle of next week. I'll jam you up so much. Anyone know what show that's from? Market looks totally stable and strong. I should be able to get a few charts out. I'm jammed at, what do you do, Shardy? What kind of work do you do? You got 224,000 followers. I feel like you should be monetizing some shit and not be working. That's a pretty cool looking picture right there. I'm not gonna lie. Is that an NFT from somewhere? Or is that just... I have no idea if... I'm assuming Shardy B is a man in real life. And isn't there a singer? Chardy B? Who's the one married to like Offset or something? Chardy B? What's her name? She does it. She's annoying as hell. Cardi B. All right. GM, drop it now. Andy Milanakis, what you watching? Right meow. I'm watching Kill Tony, but I need a new scripted show. Hit me with your favorite. The last and final season of Snowfall's coming pretty soon. That's a pretty decent show if you're not watching that. I'm not going to say it's like a GOAT or anything. I'm watching Sopranos again right now. That show is freaking amazing. Hit me up with my favorite scripted show. There's nothing. Oh. What's that show we really like? I cannot wait for that to come back. I'm trying to remember it without looking at it. Starts with a P. It has the dude from Parks and Rec has that fine ass chick in it. Presence, precedence, preference. Preference, is preference a word? All right, I gotta look it up. We do have a channel dedicated to it. I can't freaking wait. Severance. I wasn't even close. Preference. I was close there, but I didn't get the first letter right. Severance. Of course. I need to rewatch that. Severance season 2 to release. Everything you need to know. Unfortunately, there's no official release date. What the F? This is 5 days ago. It certainly has. That's a bit annoying. The 90s show premieres here pretty soon too. That looks terrible as hell, right? All right. Moving on. Blackbird on Apple TV is good. Let's see what this says. Blackbird. Apple TV. Paul Walter Hauser. Ray Liotta. That dude's dead. Oh, this is some movie. Is this a movie? Oh no, season. Ray Liotta's dead, right? I think Jake McLaughlin, I don't like this guy. He's got weird eyes. Yeah, I don't like this guy. He was in that show. Was it with Anthony Hopkins, HBO? Where weird coincidences were always happening. I can't remember. He was in something else too. Let's just look his ass up. He creeps me out for some reason. Oh, Savages. I like that movie. Interestingly enough. Ending was kind of stupid, but Blackbird, Home, Quantico. Such a... Ugh. I watched that for a few episodes. Savages, Safe House. In Plain Sight. I used to love that show. I kind of remember him in that. Mentalist, I used to love that show, but then it got really stupid. Grey's Anatomy, he was only in one episode. I'm not going to tell you how much I used to love Grey's Anatomy. It's embarrassing. It got way bad later. I think it's still on TV, and then I don't watch, when What's Her Face? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. When What's Her Face was on the show, and there was a black guy on the show. The blonde Heidi, what was her name? Anyway, I used to love that show. But it was no ER. Don't kid yourself. ER is probably the greatest medical drama of all time. Crash. That's the show I was talking about. He was in some shit before Crash too. That Leverage, is that the show that I'm thinking about? I like that show a lot too. Yeah, I like that show a lot. Cloverfield, nope. The Unit. I thought he was in something from before Crash, but yeah, Bo, Olinville. Maybe it was after that. He's done a lot of one episode shit. All right, whatever. Talk about going off the rails. Let's see what this Blackbird is. Jimmy Keene is sentenced to 10 years in a minimum security prison, but he cuts a deal with the FBI to boyfriend a suspected serial. So he becomes a boyfriend with the serial killer. Keene has to elicit a confession from Larry Hall. Is any relation to Michael C. Hall? I mean, Michael C. Hall is a serial killer too, right? Dexter. To find the bodies of as many as 18 women. Doesn't look bad. Let's see. 8.1. I'm going to have to check this out. Greg Kinnear, I like him. Ray Liotta. So was there only 6 episodes? Yeah, it looks like it. Is season 1 already done? Or is it still happening? I mean, obviously you got to write Ray Liotta out of it based on a true story. Was it only 6 episodes? Yeah, 2022, I'm assuming. What does Ray Liotta do in this show? Because he's dead, right? Like in real life. Didn't he die recently? I mean, when they say things like he was best known, died May 26th. Yeah, age 67. What did he die of? Died in his sleep. Well, they don't say why he died. That's kind of effed up. He just died in his sleep. Like something had to be wrong with him. Did he do too much heroin? Did he have colon cancer? All right, let's see what's going on with Bitcoin. 7:46 a.m. Looks like it's going to be a cloudy day. I'm really excited because I've been working on trying to get that natural vitamin D. I think there's going to be some sun today, but when I look at that forecast, man, cloudy tomorrow, sunny. I haven't seen like a sun on my forecast for weeks. It has literally been weeks of rain and clouds over here. So Friday sun, Saturday sun, Sunday clouds, Monday sun, Tuesday partly cloudy, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday sun. So I'm hoping for a lot of great walks next week. Maybe I live stream on one of them bitches. Hey-o, Koska in the house. It's completely done. Like it's 6 episodes. That's it. No season 2. Yeah, I'm gonna check that shit out. Great. Why is it a great time? It's always a great time when you enter, Casca. I see 7 viewers, 3 likes. Them are rookie numbers, people. We got to get them numbers up. I am streaming over on Rumble. Let's see how that's doing. Be sure to follow me over on Rumble too. This may be one day. Are you near the area in Cali where the cartel killed 6 people? What? I doubt it, but let's look that shit up. They need to put me on the top page here. Like, what the hell? Live. Like, I don't see me on live. Has anyone watched The Last of Us? I know Penguin Z said he liked it, but I've kind of been hearing mixed reviews, so I think that's probably my favorite video. I've never played part 2, but it's up there as one of my favorite video games of all time. Last of Us. Played that on a PS2? Or maybe it was a PS3 or 4. No, it was a PS4, right? I don't freaking remember. PS4, I think. Great freaking game. The storyline in it was amazing. I think the same chick that plays the voice is the girl in the show, isn't it? She seems kind of old, but because in the game she was pretty. Ooh, we got an ASMR live stream. Basically, you know what ASMR streams are? They're ASMR stands for big titted women trying to get men hard, right? Like that's all this really is. Look at this. Pre-recorded. You guys probably can't. You can't hear it, so I'm sorry about that. But this is live. Oh, look at this. This is some weird fetish shit. Although I will say it can be kind of soothing. But this is some weird shit, guys. I'm sorry. All right, let's see. Mr. Thomas is the bombus. 3 followers. I think we've gained a follower live. Oh, 4 viewers in the house. Oh, wait, just 1. It's probably just me. Is this playing live? And so Rumble's not gonna censor me for saying things like big-titted women trying to get men hard. I'm surprised YouTube hasn't deleted my channel yet. What did the coppers do about? Oh, here, let's take a look. ABC7. That's not my area. I can't. I'm not gonna be able to like stream the audio. Oh, Tulare County. Yeah, I am. I am very Goshen. Yeah, dude. This is a rough area. This is near Visalia. When did this shit happen? Just last night? This is just like 30-minute drive down Highway 99 for me. This is no bueno. There's areas nearby where cartel kill people and chop their shit up and just bury them in the like fig orchards and shit. Yep, I am definitely close to this. ABC 7, that must be Visalia. I've been on this street. I'm just making that up, but I might have been. Let's see. Authorities identified 6 people, including a 16-year-old mother, and her 10 were killed in a shooting in Central California. The deadly shootings happened at a home on Harvest Avenue, Road 68, early Monday. Investigators say shooters went on a rampage. It was initially called in as a potential. Well, it is an active shooter, right? Tulare County. Let's see. There were 3 survivors inside the trailer. How do we know? Oh, he went to describe it being like a cartel. So we don't know that it's a cartel. Costco has a great question. What did the baby do to them? Nothing. A $10,000 reward? Psh, this is a cartel? No, I'm not going. If it is a cartel, we don't know. But who the hell's going to go turn in a cartel member for $10,000? That won't even pay for your funeral these days. And that's what's going to happen. You're going to be... Yeah, your ass is going to end up with your face sewn to a soccer ball. All right, Bitcoin's pulling back. Little pumpy pump, another rejection. Another little pumpy pump, another little rejection. Is that what we got on the Bitcoin? Is that what we got? I did get rid of some of the lines on here. Like we had a line going down, but the line was getting to the point that it either had to break out or Bitcoin was going to zero. So we're kind of just in a new pattern now, I guess. I'm not really sure what we got going on. It looks like we got something like this going on, maybe. This is looking like we might have a little something here. Oh, the old falling wedge. I think I heard people talking about this lately. What does this usually do? Break up? Yeah, this usually breaks up, but it's going to break down to 12,000 first. My TA thesis is still intact. We need to break above this line. It's been rejected now twice. Are we algorithmic trading? Well, I mean, it would have been here. So I guess we could still put it there. And now it's kind of like, yeah, that works right there, right? It peaked right there, or we could also go like that. Like resistance, and now it's support. Does that make the most sense? What are the rules in technical analysis here? Use the wicks, don't use the wicks. Right? So we're going to use the wicks here. Wick. And now it's kind of looking like support and resistance right there. It was resistance. It popped above, came back down, popped above. Is it going to come? I guess we got to wait for this candle to play out. This could end up, this could end up closing below it, and it'll make a lot more sense. So, you watched the press conference yesterday. The sheriff believes it's the cartel. Possibly. I mean, why else would someone go shoot up did they just go shoot up some family trailer or something? Possible. You know how them cartel people are, like, you rat on us, we'll kill your whole family type shit. Who knows? That's why you don't get involved with the cartel, the mafia. Right? Bitcoin's crashing. Red alert, boys and girls. We're now below down. Is this the crash? Can you hear that sound? I'm playing the air raid horn. Can you hear that? Probably not. And you can't hear the air raid siren either. Son of a bitch. Audio. Let's see. Desktop audio. I think I know how to fix this. Wavelink. Line, wavelink. Wavelink systems. Let's try that. Right, they didn't fix anything. They didn't fix anything. Ugh. A la-di-da-di. All right. I don't know. The house was busted in a drug bust. A week prior, they pissed someone off. Yeah. Cartel. Definitely. All right, let's see if Bitcoin's still crashing. Oh, it's back above 21,000. Oh wait, you can hear the. Can you hear the audio? All right, just playing in my headphones. Hello? Is it you hearing it twice? Hello? Is anyone there? Do you only hear me once, or do you hear this audio here too? Because I hear it twice in my headphones. Do you only hear it once? You probably only hear it once because you're confused. I need a sound engineer. Shit makes my head spin. All right, it's 8 o'clock. I guess I can rewatch. All right, so I'm talking and I'm also playing my video, Casca. Do you just hear me say what I'm saying once, or do you hear also it from the video? All right, let's try this. Do you hear do you hear what's coming from once? Okay, thank you, Shane. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. I'll figure it out. Game changer for crypto. Now I want to see what this idiot has to say. I think, dude, he's so lazy. He's lazier than me with my thumbnails. How does this idiot have 230,000 subscribers? Ugh. All right, Bitcoin, one last check. Bitcoin struggling with 21,000. I would love to continue to stream this and see what happens. I am personally hoping for a crash. Let's see. We had 10 freaking votes. Hell yeah. It's very annoying that I got 10 votes and 3 likes. Is this right? Come on, guys. You could take the time to vote, but you can't give a brother some likes? Please. All right. 40% are terrified, 20%. No one's both. I'm both. 40% is terrified is no good, and 4 people said, who the F cares? Cardano is stupid. I think Costco, you think Cardano's stupid, right? I know Renfro thinks it's stupid. Ricky thinks it's stupid. I'm not sure who the 4th one would be. Kurt, you're going to have to post in the comments below which one you think. Anyway, Bitcoin, yep, still struggling with the 21,000. I may or may not stream tonight. Time to get to work. You'll have a great one. Love you all. Be back tomorrow, worst case, and peace.